Porque en Univision no presentan una dominicana con el pelo rizado y un pajón como la protagonista de la novela. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube. Bienvenidos a mi canal de YouTube. I know you guys have been like, pero muchacha, no tú estás metida, pero tú estás perdida. ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue la pasión? I know, guys, I've been lost for a really long time, but I'm back and ready to get to work, ready to get to action, ready to give you guys quality videos, and most importantly, be consistent. Where I decided to talk about a very touchy subject, I guess we can say. It's something that's been going on for a really long time, but it's kind of been highlighted now, as you can say, or it's being talked about a little bit more. I consider myself an Afro-Latina. An Afro-Latina is a Latin person with African descent. I never thought I would be making this video, or I never thought that this would be a subject that people would talk about or that would be important to other people, because I always thought like maybe it was all in my head, maybe this is just the way it's supposed to be, or this is the right way. But there's been a lot of conflicts and a lot of things going on within the Latino community. What's the issue? You're probably wondering, ¿qué es lo que está pasando? O sea, ¿qué es lo que pasa? Lo que pasa es que en esa comunidad de ser afro-latina, no sé si es así que se traduce, la comunidad o la sociedad nos limita porque somos piel morena o porque tenemos el pelo de cierta textura o porque hablamos de una manera o porque tenemos el cuerpo de una manera. So basically what I just said is that there's been so much limitations on Afro-Latinas because of our skin color, or because we wear our hair, or we have a different type of texture of hair, or because we talk a certain way, or because our body looks a certain way. We're limited. And what I mean by being limited, I mean that a lot of times we can't pursue the things that we want, or we can't do things, you know, that make us happy, or we can't maybe expose ourselves and our talents because of the way we look. So I've been watching Love and Hip Hop for a while now, for a really long time. And for the first time, you know, there's an Afro-Latina being presented. Mara la Negra is her name. And it was really frustrating, and it really brought, like, I don't know, brought me back a little bit, that episode. When she was basically asking for advice, like, on her career. And I don't remember his name, but he had the nerve to say, oh, maybe you should get a new look, or maybe, like, trying to get her to change the way she looked because porque ella usa un afro. She wears an afro, beautiful color, like, beautiful color. Like, he was trying to change her. He was trying to say something, like, he was like, oh, maybe you should do like a Beyonce look because you will look more elegant. So she was like, so I'm not elegant the way I am. So that was very frustrating to me because, to be honest, guys, growing up, I had to deal with a lot of that. And like I said, this is a really hard video for me. And actually, my sister asked me about that. Like, we were talking about the subject, and she's like, oh, maybe you should do a video on it. On what's going on, you know, because I see that it's becoming such a big thing. And she's like, Dalia, you never really told me. You know, were you ever, like, bullied in school? Or did you ever have to deal with that? And to be honest, the answer is yes. In high school, not as much, because in high school, my school was mostly made up of African Americans, so you can say that I would blend in, as most people would say. But even then, like, I would get little comments. But growing up, it was really hard, especially in grammar school, because I remember, and I never forget the little girl's name. Like, I was little, and I will never forget the little girl's name till this day. We were in lunch. We were in the lunchroom, and they were talking, giggling, you know, like playing. I guess they were playing a game. Like, because during that time, you had to, when lunch was over, your teacher would come and get you from the lunchroom. So had already finished our lunch, and the little girls were playing. Mind you, they were all light-skinned. You know, they didn't look like me, obviously. And I remember saying, oh, you know, hey, can I play? Like, they clearly saw me, like, looking, you know, that they were all playing. And the little girl was like, no. She responded, no. You can play because we're all light-skinned and you're dark and you look different. And let me tell you, I grew to love my skin color when I became an adult. I grew to love myself when I became an adult. But I was always a very insecure child. Like, I was always insecure about the way I looked, the way my hair was, the texture of my hair, the color of my skin, just the way I looked. And, like, I would try, like, I don't want to get, like, emotional about this because it's like... Pero yo trataba, de verdad, cuando estaba pequeña, to blend in. Like, I wanted to blend in. I would try to blend in each group of kids. Like, you know, so, like, I can have, like, my friends and stuff like that. But it was really hard because, like, a lot of parents, they instill into their children that those people who look like that, or those people who are a certain complexion, they act a certain way, or they are a certain way. So we're like, not like, it's almost as if you're not clean enough, you know, como que tú eres un sucio, como que, like, you're not pretty. So as a child, I had a different I guess a different concept of what it meant to be beautiful, because I didn't feel beautiful. As an adult, you know, I grew to love myself and understand my roots and really embrace, like, I love my skin complexion. I love who I am. Like, that really bothered me. And you know what really pushed me to, like, want to talk about this was the fact that the new, what's it called? The new Tarte. I actually have the thing right next to me. The new Tarte foundation came out. And I was, like, so psyched about it. I screenshotted, like, a press release that I had saw on it. And I sent it to my sister. And we were both excited because, I mean, like, this is honestly, one of my favorite concealers. So the fact that they were coming out with a foundation, I was like, yeah, you know, like, I need to get it. Yo tengo que comprar eso. Like, and then I love makeup. So the fact that they were coming out with something like that was... Pero cuando yo me di cuenta that they only have three little shades. What the heck? Like, even in makeup, they had all these shades for light-skinned people. No offense. I mean, I love everybody. Like, I don't want, because this, like I said, this is a very touchy subject, and I don't want, like, I want to make sure that I say the right thing, because I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't want things to come out the wrong way. At that point, I was like, I don't want to invest my money in that company. That's so, like, discriminatory. How do you, like, do you think that that's the only people who have, I mean, this, in the whole world, those are the only colors, the only skin complexions? How do you think that 3 shades for dark-skinned people, like, people gonna find their shade? How? En qué mente cabe eso? Like, in what mind? Like, ¿a dónde? Explícame. I was like, you know, like I really wanted to talk about this because there's just so much. Like it's overwhelming. Like it's so much. Like I see it so much. I see it happen so much. You know, it's something you live, you breathe, and you see on a daily basis. And a lot of the times it's because people are so ignorant. And they don't know that in the Dominican Republic, we come in all shades and all colors. And that our hair texture comes curly, hay gente que lo tiene straight, hay gente que tiene los ojos azules, there's people who have blue eyes, there's people who have small lips, there's people who have big lips. Like we come in all different shades and all different everything. And I think that's what makes us so beautiful. Something straight. This is not, I don't relax my hair. My hair has gotten like this because of so many times that I straighten it. And the reason why I straighten it so much is because I had a very bad experience that I will never forget, and I'm going to share with you guys really quickly. When I was little, my mom used to relax it, and my youth leader Merari, she started like this movement. I want to say that she started like the movement, the natural hair movement in my church. Déjatelo crecer, que eso es hermoso. And I'm like, Merari, pero ese pelo, que sé yo qué. She's like, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Your hair, like, you know, like she was always really embraced that, you know, natural hair textures. So whatever, I decided to do it. And I was in high school at the time, and I decided to do the big chop because I didn't feel like dealing with it, and I just wanted to embrace my natural curly hair and stuff like that. So I told my sister, I'm like, Joanna, I'm gonna do the big chop. I'm just gonna cut it, like, that's it. God, like yo tenía este frito. And I'm like, what are they gonna say, like, about me? I had a lot of people say, oh, why did you do that? Like, what did you do to your hair? Blah, blah, blah. It was growing very healthy. A lot of hair, I remember. So much hair, thick. I was getting close to graduation. And I decided to go to a salon that was recommended to me. And she washed my hair, she did rollers, she blow dried it. It was so good. You know, it was very nice. And, you know, it was straight. I wanted it straight because I wanted to be able to fit my cap for graduation. When I went to go wash it a week later, it wasn't curling anymore. I'm talking about, remember, I went from the big chop. I had cut it completely. Like, it was just a small fro. And it had grown into a very big, healthy hair. And I went to go wash it, and it wasn't curling. I remember, like, I was so frustrated. Like, I literally washed my hair in that very day 5 times to see if it was gonna curl again. And my sister had walked into the house, and she was like, "Y ese olor a quemado? It smells like mad burnt in here." And she found me in the bathroom crying. She's like, "Oh my God, what happened?" And I was like, "Joanna, I don't know. It doesn't want to curl. It's like I keep washing it and it smells terrible. It doesn't want to curl." Like, I was hysterical. The moral of the story is that I never went natural again. Like, I'm starting the process over again finally after that traumatizing experience. But you know what? You know why she did that? She denied it, by the way. She said that she didn't do anything for my hair, but obviously she did because she was the only person that I went to get it done. But you know why she did it? Porque ella no quería bregar con pelo malo. Porque ella no quería bregar con tanto pelo. Porque ella no quería bregar con pelo áspero. She didn't want to deal with that type of texture. She took it upon herself to put a chemical in my hair so that it would make it easier for her to straighten. And she also said to me, she's like, "This is why I don't take new people into my shop, because I'm always constantly washing and doing black people's hairs." Así me dijo, yo siempre estoy impuesta a hacerle esos cabellos, esos morenos, para que tú me vengas a dar problemas so that you can come tell me that I don't know what I'm doing. What do you mean black people's hair? What does black people's hair look like? I've been to interviews where they have told me when I had my afro that I can't have that hair like that. That's not professional. That doesn't give us the look of the brand. That you can't have that hair. And I didn't get the job because of that. So it's so important for you to be who you are. You're beautiful. Whoever's watching this, you're beautiful the color that you are. Like, I struggle so much to accept my skin complexion because of everything that was going on around me. And I've come to a place in my life and at the age that I am, and not the and I don't want to say the position because I'm yet to be where I want to be, but I'm at a point in my life where it's not that I'm conceited, but I love where I come from. I embrace where I come from. I used to hate my skin color because I wasn't accepted or I didn't feel accepted. Like, don't limit yourself. The possibilities are endless, and you are beautiful the way you are, the way you look, just the way that you're made. Be yourself. Don't try to be anybody. Don't feel like you have to straighten your hair because someone's telling you to, because that's the profile that fits the job that you're gonna get. I'm really glad that I really had the opportunity and that I decided to speak about this. I never thought I would, but I'm glad I did, and I hope that someone out there is able to look upon this video, share it, comment on it. However you were born, you're beautiful just the way that you are, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Comment down below what you think, if you guys have had your own experiences, not just as the Afro-Latina, but within your community and your ethnicity, anything that's been going on. I love you guys. See you in the next video.